Good morning, good morning, good morning, all.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah, Mary Ann, this isn't gonna work. Who was here and ready to go first, Mary Ann?
Where did he go? Mr. Hill was here.
I'm here on that, Judge.
I'm right here.
This is 212631 LT Royal Village LLC versus Ralph Hill and Delia Hill. Appearances?
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Steve Robinson appearing on behalf of Royal Village.
Mr. Hill, would you state your name for me, please?
Ralph Hill.
And where is the other Hill?
My wife is in California currently.
Okay.
She's dealing with some mental health issues.
Understood, sir. Today is the day and time for the second hearing in this matter. How are we proceeding this morning?
Your Honor, last week we had an opportunity to meet with Ms. Baydoun, and she was going to help facilitate, excuse me, Mr. Hill, excuse me, Judge, Mr. Hill in applying for Sarah. I'm not sure of the status right now. Perhaps Mr. Hill could fill the court in on that.
I'd be more than glad to. I got in touch with Ms. Badoon, and we got it started, and I have a number for that.
Okay.
Have you provided that information to your landlord, Mr. Hill?
No. I mean, I
Okay.
haven't been able
Mr.
to
Hill?
fill it all the way out yet.
I'm sorry?
By Ms. Badoon and myself, we started it, and we have a Sarah number case now, a case number, and I can provide that right now. I mean, if need be.
Mr. Robinson, would that information be helpful to you?
Would be more than helpful, Judge.
The Sarah number, please, Mr. Hill.
Yes, 228972.
228972.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Hill, based on the fact that you have applied for financial assistance through the state, this matter will be stayed in this court pursuant to Administrative Order 2020-17. Mr. Hill, what you need to do is continue to provide whatever documents are requested of you. Your landlord will do the same. And if for some reason Sarah does not pay the back rent within 45 days, your landlord will be able to come back and ask the court to reopen the matter, okay?
Right.
Anything else this morning, Mr. Robinson, on this matter?
No, thank you, Judge.
Anything else, Mr. Hill?
No, not at this time. In the meantime, I'm going to try to get all this information together and get it in and go from there.
Thank you, sir. Have a wonderful day and best luck to you.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. Mary Ann?
Yes, ma'am. Our samples was here, and then Mr. Narlock, and then Mr. Berncream.
Samples?
I'm the manager for West Village Estates, but Jen Wilburn is the attorney from Swistack Levine for West Village Estates.
Yep, and I don't see any of our defendants on Zoom right now.
I see a Bianca Brown. Ms. Brown?
Yes.
Okay. This is 212710 LT, Meme versus Betty Brown and Bianca Brown. Appearances, please.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. John Bernkrant for MIMG Gateway Townhomes. Our manager is also on Zoom with us as well, Kathy McCoy.
Would you state your name for me, please, Ms. Brown?
Bianca Brown.
I'm sorry, is the other person Betty Brown?
Yes.
Today is the day and time set for the second hearing in this matter. How are we proceeding this morning?
Your Honor, let's see. Betty Brown appeared at the pretrial. Bianca did not. And we were unable to come to an agreement then. But it is a termination case, 30-day termination case. The lease has expired and the tenants have not recertified. So we're just seeking the apartment back as well.
Ms. Betty Brown, your response to that?
I supposed to turn in pictures, turned in the pictures. So I'm waiting for it.
Oh, ma'am,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I don't know if you're moving away from your device, but you keep breaking up on me. You're saying you have pictures of?
I turned in, there were pictures of each room we're supposed to turn in. I turned in the pictures, but I'm waiting to hear from them to see if they were satisfied with the picture. We were supposed to put in some blinds in some of the rooms. We had did that. I did not have money to do it before. So we have did that now. He said once I do that, this will go away. So I'm waiting to hear.
Okay. Ma'am, I guess where I am is that there was a 30-day notice served on you back in, well, the notice isn't dated, so I don't know when they allege they served you. But indicating non-compliance, the attorney for the complex just said that you didn't recertify.
Yes, that's
and
what
you're talking about pictures, and so I'm sorry.
Yes, to recertify, you have to take pictures of each room, and some of the rooms needed new blinds, but at that time I did not have money to buy blinds, but we had purchased them then and put the blinds in. I was at the other court hearing on Zoom, but for some reason or another, the microphones didn't work. They could see me, but I couldn't hear what they were saying. So I did appear, but my phone just didn't act right or something. I don't know what the problem was.
Sir, would it be helpful if you spoke to them in a breakout room, or is it too late for them to cure whatever the non-compliance was?
My understanding, and Ms. McCoy, who's here with us, would probably indicate it's too late at this point in time. We've reached out numerous times. There's just been no compliance whatsoever. I'm also a little confused. There was some difficulty hearing them at the pretrial now that Ms. Brown reminds me, but I thought who we're talking to is Bianca Brown today. I could be mistaken in that Betty Brown is not here today. But I personally, I'd like some clarifications to who it is that who's on the other end here.
We're both here right now.
Okay.
You are both there?
To the Ms. Browns, I'm sorry, the way that you're situated in front of that window, you can't really make out who's there.
Okay, give
Because
us,
because the light is coming behind you. I can see both heads, but I can't tell who's talking and who's here. And when you said Betty Brown, I don't think the attorney heard you because I barely heard you.
okay, give us 1 second, we'll move.
Thank you. And sir, that's why I'm asking. You said that the rep is there, but if it's too late for them to cure the defect, are you
It is-
looking to have a full hearing in this matter, or is it still possible to have some different conversation?
Well, I guess we could converse with them and in a breakout room and see maybe that we could come to some agreement short of a full hearing. And I would like also Ms. McCoy, our manager, to join us in the conference room as well. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Oh, they went, Mary Ann, good. Ooh.
No, they didn't. We lost them.
Oh,
I'm gonna close that room and bring the two people back out. Is that okay?
thank you. That's perfectly fine. And then we have Paige lurking.
Morning, Judge.
Morning, ma'am. That
Okay.
wonderful, Miss Browns. That's so much better. We're going to send you an invitation to join the breakout room. You're going to join the attorney and the property manager. Ma'am, you're raising your hand.
Yes, I got
McCoy?
knocked out of the breakout room.
She closed the room because we lost the tenants.
Oh,
She's going to
okay.
reopen the room and move all three of you in there. Thank
All
you
right,
so
thank
much.
you.
Well, Ms. Wilburn, I'm usually about 15 after the hour, so we're getting there.
Okay,
I'll
no problem.
pull all the West Village files out.
Very good. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome, ma'am. So Mary Ann, I had to revert to the old way because I can't see enough there. And if I look to the small screen on the right, I'd have my back like that. So,
You cannot see who is? Is that what you said?
right, when they're on the big screen, I can only see, like right now, I can only see Ms. Wilburn and myself. So I
Got it.
can't tell who else is in the room. And that's why I asked who else was ready, because I can't see. And it's like that on the small monitor, and I can't, it's too, I can't tell who's here, and that's not what
Okay.
I'm accustomed to.
Well, I can tell
So
you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, so we tried it, so I'm back on, so I can see everyone now. I'm back on the small monitor.
Okay. It's worth a try.
Well, I might talk to Fred, because there's clearly something I could be doing differently. We'll figure it out. Miss Baker, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. I'm on
What are
the-
you here for?
I'm here for Eddie and Chris Foltz. Yes, thank you.
Your Honor, if I may,
You're
this
here
is
for-
attorney- this is Attorney Brian Narlock. That's my client, so she's just checking in.
That's your client?
Yes.
Wonderful. Mr. Narlock, you have just the one?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Mr. Narlock, I don't mean to interrupt, but I don't think Chris or Eddie know that they have to be to court here today, because I think everybody was on the page that he had 30 days because he was filing his Sierra application. And he did do that because I did our end of it just 2 days ago.
Okay,
Ma'am?
that's
Give me 1 second there. I'm sorry. 212677 LT Integrated Property Services versus Eddie Foltz and Chris Foltz.
Yes.
Now let's start the conversation, please. Mr.
Okay.
Narlock.
Yeah, good morning, Your Honor. So I guess that's what I was trying to get confirmation from my client here this morning is with regards to whether or not the SARA application was completed. It looks like last time we were here, we did have discussions with both the defendants with regards to them applying. It looks like it has been just confirmed from my client that they did, in fact, apply for the SARA application. But this time we are just requesting that administrative stay to be applied to this case.
Thank you, sir. Pursuant to Administrative Order 2020-17, this matter will be stayed. Mr. Narlock, you'll receive a notice from our office from the court indicating that if your client does not receive the SARA funds within 45 days, you can request the stay to be lifted. Other than that, we'll consider this matter stayed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anything else this morning?
That is all.
Thank you.
Have a good day,
Nope,
Ms.
that should do
Baker.
it.
Thank you for bringing that information.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, and I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ms.
Bye,
Baker.
Mr.
Have a good
Narlock.
day.
You as well.
This is, I'm sorry? Okay, 212633 LT West Village Estates, my apologies, versus Sharon McFadden.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jen Wilburn for the plaintiff.
Ms. Wilburn, your P number, please.
It is 83143.
I'm sorry, 83143?
That's correct, Judge.
Thank you. As for this matter, how are we proceeding this morning?
Judge, I would be seeking a default possession only judgment. There's rent to retain of $2,482.63, court costs of $164.50 for a total of $2,647.13. A writ to issue after the statutory 10 days if that amount is not paid, and we have not received a CDC declaration from this defendant.
This matter was scheduled at 9 o'clock. It's now 9:17 a.m. by the court's clock. The defendant having failed to appear, there being no one in the court's virtual waiting room, no unidentified persons in the court's main session, default shall enter with rent to retain of $2,482.63, $154.50 in court costs for a total of $2,647.13 rent to issue in 10 days. Ms. Wilburn, you may submit your default to the Civil Department.
Thank you, Judge.
This is 212639 LT West Village Estates versus Anita Denard. Ms. Wilburn, I will note your appearance in the file. This matter again was scheduled for 9 o'clock. It's now 9:18 by the court's clock. Defendant having failed to appear, there being no unidentified persons in the court's virtual waiting room. How do you wish to proceed, ma'am?
Judge, I am seeking a default possession only judgment, rent to retain of $1,083.25, court costs of $164.50 for a total of $1,247.75, a writ to issue after the statutory 10 days if that amount is not paid and no CDC declaration has been received.
Again, this matter was scheduled for 9 a.m. Defendant failed to appear as of 9:18 this morning. Default judgment will enter in favor of plaintiff and against defendant with rent to retain of $1,083.25, $164.50 in court costs for a total of $1,247.75. Writ to issue in 10 days. Plaintiff shall submit the default judgment to the Civil Department. This is 212655 LT West Village Estates versus Valerie West and Brandon Parker. This matter was scheduled for 9 a.m. It is now 9:20 a.m. by the court's clock. Defendants having failed to appear, there being no unidentified persons in the court's virtual waiting room. Ms. Wilburn, I will note your appearance. How are we proceeding this morning?
Judge, this one is actually a dismissal, and a dismissal should have been sent to the court already. If it's not, our office will get that in.
I don't have a dismissal in the files. There's nothing attached to the front. If
Okay.
you would be so kind as to submit it, I would appreciate it greatly.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I see that you're back, Ms. Browns. Give me 1 second to finish these last two matters. This is 212656 LT West Village Estates versus Kathleen Young and Joel Young. This matter was scheduled for 9 a.m. It is now 9:21 a.m. by the court's clock. The defendants having failed to appear, there being no unidentified persons in the court's virtual waiting room. Ms. Wilburn, I have noted your appearance. How are we proceeding this morning?
I am requesting a default possession only judgment, rent to retain in the amount of $1,319.07. Court costs of $199 for a total of $1,518.07. A writ to issue after the statutory 10 days if that is not paid and no CDC declaration has been received.
Based on the failure of the defendants to appear this morning, default shall enter in favor of plaintiff and against defendant. Rent to retain of $1,319.07. Court costs of $199 for a total of $1,518.07. Writ to issue in 10 days. Ms. Wilburn, if you would submit that default judgment to the court, it will be entered. Last for you is 212658 LT West Village Estates versus Ruai Dunn, Antonio Dunn, and Lamon Walker. This matter again was scheduled for 9 a.m. It's now 9:22 a.m. by the court's clock. There being no unidentified persons in the court's virtual waiting room, the court has noted your appearance this morning in the file. Ms. Wilburn, how are we proceeding?
I'm requesting a default possession only judgment, rent to retain in the amount of $1,498.02. Court costs of $233.50 for a total of $1,731.52. A writ to issue after the statutory 10 days if that is not paid. No CDC declaration has been received.
Thank you. This matter again was scheduled for 9 o'clock. It's 9:22 by the court's clock. Defendants having failed to appear, default judgment shall enter in favor of plaintiff and against defendants with rent to retain of $1,498.02. Court costs of $233.50 for a total of $1,731.52. I said days, $1,731.52. Writ in 10 days. If you'll be so kind as to submit the default judgment, the court will enter the same. Anything else this morning, Ms. Wilburn?
That's it. Thank you so much, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am. You too.
Thank you.
Back on the record in 212710 MIMG versus Brown and Brown. The parties have had an opportunity to speak.
Yes, Your Honor. Pardon me, John Berncramp. Yes, Your Honor.
How are we proceeding this morning?
It was a very productive meeting. We learned that photos that we had been requesting for recertification were provided moments ago to the management office by way of email. Our manager reviewed them in the meeting room sufficiently to permit us to dismiss the case without prejudice and without costs, and all the parties are in agreement.
Ms. Betty Brown, is that accurate?
Yes.
Ms. Bianca Brown, is that accurate?
Yes.
Thank you so much for participating in the breakout. Mr. Binkert, if you would submit that dismissal to the court, you can submit it by email to the civil department. The court will enter the same.
I'll do so immediately following the hearing. Thank you, Your Honor.
I appreciate that. Anything else in this matter?
Nothing else in this matter. And the other matters.
Then Ms.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say the Ms. Browns are free to go. You may log off. The court will enter the dismissal and mail a copy to you at the address we have on file.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
I'll get to your other defaults. I just wanted to get that one thing done.
On the other matters, we've learned that Sarah has been applied for. So that's all the remaining matters that we have.
And 212699 LT MIMG versus LaShawna Strange, scheduled for 9 o'clock. The defendant has not appeared as of 9:25 a.m. Sir, it's your indication that Sarah is in play?
Yes, and Kathy, if I'm wrong on any of these statements, please let me know. That is correct. Sarah is in place, Your Honor. The funding, the application is in place, yes.
The matter will be stayed pursuant to Administrative Order 2020-17. 212705 LT MIMG versus Aaron Williams. Matter was also scheduled for 9 o'clock. It's now 9:25 a.m. by the court's clock. Defendant has failed to appear, but sir, it's your indication that Sarah has been applied for in this matter as well?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Inasmuch as the plaintiff's attorney has indicated that Sarah application has been made, this matter will be stayed pursuant to Administrative Order 2020-17. The court will send notice of that to you, sir. 212706 LT MIMG versus Clarence Gowdy. This matter was scheduled for 9 o'clock. It's now 9:26 a.m. by the court's clock. Defendant has failed to appear. Plaintiff's counsel has indicated that there is a Sarah application in this matter as well. Is that accurate, sir?
That is correct, Your Honor.
This matter will be stayed pursuant to Administrative Order 2020-17. The court will send notice of that state to your attention, sir. 212707 LT MIMG versus Iman Faulkner. This matter was scheduled for 9 o'clock. It's now 9:26 a.m. by the court's clock. Defendant has failed to appear. Plaintiff's attorney has indicated that there is a Sarah application in this file. Is that accurate, sir?
I'm certain it is. I'm just double checking. Your Honor.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Yes.
much, Ms. McCoy. Inasmuch as the plaintiff's representative has confirmed that there is a Sarah application, this matter will be stayed pursuant to Administrative Order 2020-17. The court will send notice of that state to your attention, sir. Last case I see for you is 212711 LT MIMG versus Eric Bradley Jr. and Erica Long. This matter was scheduled for 9 a.m. It's now 9:27 a.m. Neither defendant has appeared. Plaintiff's counsel has indicated that there is a Sarah application in this matter. Is that accurate, sir?
That is accurate, Your Honor.
Inasmuch as plaintiff has confirmed the Sarah application, this matter will be stayed pursuant to Administrative Order 2020-17. The court will send notice of that state to your attention, sir. In all of these matters where they are stayed pursuant to administrative order, should you fail to receive the Sarah funding within 45 days, you may submit your written request to the court to lift the stay and reopen the matter.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. We do appreciate it.
Anything else this morning?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Have a wonderful
Have a
day.
good day, Ms. McCoy. Thank you for
Thank
joining us.
you.
You have a wonderful day, ma'am.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See, Mary Ann, here's my real question.
Yeah.
Is it too late to get a stamp that says Sarah stay? Or stay pursuant to 2020-17 or something like that? I don't know. Does it matter? I don't think so.
That's a good question, but I wonder how much longer that's gonna go.
That's why I said, I don't know
Yeah.
that it matters and it doesn't matter to me.
Good morning.
Oh, we're done. No, that can't be right.
That's right. The very first one that I may not have heard you, but it was Bernardo Viatard.
That one's still here. I haven't done anything. It's still
Okay.
here. Well, I'm writing in the files, the Sarah ones I just did in mass, but maybe somebody will show up in the next 3 or 4 minutes. And in the meantime, if you could check 212597 LT and see if there's anything downstairs, anything you received in this case, I'd appreciate it. This is 212. I'm sorry, were you about to say something?
Yeah, sorry, I stepped out for a second. Are we done with my docket?
We are about to be. I didn't realize you were gone. This is 212597 LT Anthony Berardo versus Victoria Attard. Neither party has appeared. The matter was scheduled at 9 o'clock. It's now 9:34 a.m. by the court's clock. I looked at the court's online ROA and I don't see that there's any reason for the parties not to be here. But in as much as neither have appeared, this matter will be dismissed. And then that concludes your docket page. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thanks, Judge. Sorry about that.
No, not at all. I'll see you in a little bit. I'll bring your files down.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mary Ann. We're all set.
Welcome.